Hello and welcome to the February episode of the Pro Video Show. Coming up, we'll be hearing from Blackmagic Design about their DaVinci Resolve European Tour 2020, getting hands-on with the latest from Insta360, the awesome 1R, and we'll have Pro Video's Alistair Davidson in the studio telling us about some interesting buyer's guides coming your way. But first, let's hear from a few familiar faces who we caught up with at BSC earlier in the month.
Hi, I'm Paul from Vitec Imaging Distribution. I'm here to talk about the brand new fast tripods that are here at BSC 2020. So what's all the fuss about? Well, the key thing about this is, well, like it says, it's fast. So all you need to do to operate it, undo the leg locks and then drop it down and off we go. So it allows you very fast and easy deployment.
What we're showing here for the first time in the UK is the new 12 gig video assists. Now there are two models in this range. This is the 7-inch monitor. These are different from the original video assists because they're a much brighter screen. So we've got a 2,500 nits screen now, so very clearly viewable in daylight, whereas the previous generation were about 300 or 400 nits, so you really needed to shade it before you could see it on a bright day. So big advantage of this is this 2,500 nits. The fact we now have 12 gig SDI, so we can record 4K at 50 and 60 frames a second, not just at 25 and 30 frames like the previous models. So we're able to record in a large variety of codecs into Avid, DNX, or into ProRes, HQ, 422 or Proxy, but also we can record it into the new Blackmagic RAW codec using this.
My name is Pat Blewett. I'm with Innovative. What I'm going to show you today is the Apollo 40, which is our kind of premier DIT workstation. Of course, you can do all sorts of different things. You can do audio, you can do video, you can do a full system like this, color grading. But what makes this product really unique is that with the accessories, we can make an entire ecosystem of a workstation, right? So you can put monitors, the most important thing is that you can put really high-end equipment on here and know that it's safe. The BSC show has always been really good for us. I think that's because there's a lot of end users here. So you get the guys that are actually using the equipment, you get the feedback, which is most important. You gotta hear the feedback from the customer, know what's working, what's not working, where we can be better, all that stuff. So I really like the show.
Some really exciting new products there. Now, joining me in the studio is Pro Video's Alistair Davidson. Welcome. Now, of course, you were at BSC, so was there anything in particular there that caught your eye?
BSC is a fantastic show because you get to meet a lot of cinematographers, a lot of people in the industry, as well as see a lot of exciting products. Some of the things that I found most exciting were the new motion control products from companies like Syrup and some of the DIT carts from Innovative.
Excellent. It's certainly a great place to be, isn't it, just to see kind of a glimpse of what's ahead, all these exciting new product releases and network, like you say. Now, you recently joined Pro Video, great asset to the team, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about some of the things that you'll be working on then.
So currently I'm working on buyer's guides, which are aimed at helping people who might not have the knowledge about certain products or wanting to get into the industry but don't know too much. Okay. So I'm trying to impart some of my years of experience and provide as much information as I can around those products.
Excellent, because it can be quite overwhelming, can't it? So these videos are specifically to help people with some common questions that they might have and what certain things might mean, is that right?
Yeah, exactly. One of the ones that we've actually done and is available is the 3XS Pro Video Workstations Buyer's Guide, and that covers a lot of what you need to edit and grade.
Excellent, and I know there's a few more of them planned, isn't there? It's going to be a whole series that you're going to be fronting, so tell us about some of those.
So we're working on cameras at the moment. There's going to be camera accessories, there's going to be lighting, and there's going to be everything from vision mixers to audio. It's
great to have that industry expertise as well, like you say, isn't it? So I'm sure that will be very helpful to lots of people. Now, just to pick your brains a little bit, Walter, and probably put you on the spot a bit, if you could give us some top tips then, so when you're looking at purchasing a 3XS workstation for Pro Video requirements, what are some of the things that you should be looking out for then?
So the main sort of things that I'd look for are a fast multi-core CPU, a powerful GPU with enough memory for all the resolutions that you're working with. We generally say 8 gigabytes or more for 4K and 11 gigabytes or more for 8K. and then fast storage, because when you're working with professional cameras, the files get really large and you need a fast drive to be able to read all of the frames in real time.
Absolutely, some great tips there. Of course, we have experts on hand as well for people if they do have any questions. So we mentioned there about industry expertise. Tell us a bit about your background then.
So I studied media technology at Manchester Metropolitan University, and then I spent 7 years doing frontline support for everything from vision mixers to cameras and converters. And a lot of that time was actually spent focusing on post-production, so editing, grading, computer hardware. And I not only have a large knowledge base around everything within Pro Video, but I also have quite a passion for it as well.
So a whole breadth of knowledge there, so perfectly placed to be delivering these buyer's guides, which we'll look forward to seeing, and we will of course pop the links to those below in the description. How are you settling into the team then? How are you finding it here at Scan Pro Video? I'm
absolutely loving it. Everyone at Scan's been so friendly and receptive. Scan itself is such a forward-thinking company, and it just gives me a chance to do something different, you know, coming into the studio, being in front of the camera, but also helping out behind the camera, doing little bits of problem solving and helping the team out where I can. Absolutely loved it.
Excellent. So he doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk too. Thank you very much. It's been great to get to know more about you. And of course, he will be back showing more tips and tricks and advice in future episodes of the Pro Video Show. So Blackmagic Design have a busy year planned. Between January and June, they'll embark on an extensive tour across Europe. They'll be visiting more than 35 cities to provide free DaVinci Resolve editing training. And of course, Scan Pro Video will be joining their European Tour 2020 as it hits Manchester in June. We spoke to Craig Heffernan whilst at BSC to find out more about this exciting roadshow.
I'm Craig Heffernan. I'm the Technical Sales Director for Blackmagic EMEA, and today we're at the BSC show here in London with our brand new DaVinci Resolve training truck. Over the past couple of years we've developed a certified training program for DaVinci Resolve across all of the disciplines in post-production, and with our truck we're now taking this out on the road. We're going to be touring around Europe in the next 6 months, looking at 35 locations across major cities and going out to the user community of DaVinci Resolve and really trying to educate them, give them opportunity to learn some new tricks, maybe transfer skills from other editing systems they prefer. One of the key focuses with Resolve 16 certainly is the introduction of the cut page. And we want to educate people about how we can use the cut page in different ways, whether that's crafting really quick edits in the cut page and delivering, or working alongside the edit tools that are already built up as a non-linear system. So for us, this mobile classroom gives us the opportunity to go out into those cities, those communities, and get as close as we can to the Resolve users out there. We've found over the past couple of years, as Resolve's grown, we've moved and developed the grading tools, which are the heritage of DaVinci, but we've really concentrated on bringing in like Fairlight digital audio, Fusion for VFX, and certainly upgrading the edit tools. It's now a fully functional non-linear suite, if not a complete tool set for post-production. And that's attracting a lot of attention. And within that as well, we feel that we want to go out there and help people ease transitions. So if you're moving or looking at other software solutions that aren't quite right for you anymore, then certainly there's something here for Resolve for you. And we're sort of with the truck taking that message out and training people and helping ease that transition if that's what they want to do. The truck will be rolling off into Europe pretty much this weekend, starting down in Portugal, heading across Spain, across southern Europe, as far as St. Petersburg and Moscow, back around Northern Europe and then into the UK around summertime. And we'll be with Scan in Manchester in the second week of June. So with the locations, we're going to be in major city centres, production hubs. We'll be partnering with universities so that we can use film students and get those introduced to DaVinci Resolve as well. And trying to take the truck to places where maybe we don't get to go if there's no major trade shows or regionally. Certainly in areas like Eastern Europe, where we're going to be travelling through Romania and Bulgaria and Turkey, and we don't really get to go to those places all that often. And take our technology and our trainers to those users. The training is designed around transitional skills, I suppose, on the edit side. So we're not very basic. It's not teaching you what an in-point and out-point is. It's teaching you the speed and the efficiencies of DaVinci, whether that's in the cut page, the edit page. We're also touching on the heritage and the power, performance of colour, understanding some of its processes, GFX and VFX work in Fusion, and also looking at the Fairlight page and what you can do from, say, audio and sweetening or ADR works on those sides as well.
For more information and tour dates, follow the link in the description. Now, the 1R from Insta360 was released in January, and it's caused quite a stir thanks to its ability to switch easily between a 360 camera shooting 5.7K to a 4K 60 frames per second wide-angled camera, and the free accompanying app which makes 360 editing a breeze. Let's see it in action. So the Insta360 1R launched back in January. We've had some fun with it in the studio, but we decided to go out and about and really test it out so we could get some footage to show you how the accompanying free app works. Now, once you've got the two connected, you'll see a screen like this, and I'll just go to the fun bit here to show you how to apply some of the effects in here. So if you go to Stories at the bottom, I've already opened this up, and you'll see something called Shot Lab. And in here, if I just show you, are loads of different effects that you can apply. So we'll start with one that we thought was quite fun, which is Roll Planet. Now, we've already collected this footage, so all you do is click in. But before I show you how it works, there's a really simple tutorial there. It tells you literally how much footage you need to shoot, what angle you need to hold the camera, and anything else that you need to do. Basically, what I had to do was mount the camera onto a tripod quite low down on the floor and run around it 2 to 3 foot away from it like an absolute maniac. And then this, if I choose the clip for you, press tick, this is what you'll see. Now, as I say, this is one that we did earlier. The only difference that you'd see is it would say processing, and it takes about a minute or two. You select the length of your clip, and I'll show you what you'll end up with. It's basically you running around what looks like a mini planet. It's quite good fun, I think you'll agree. So if I go back into here and show you some of the others, we've got stop motion. It's a really good fun one to do. You could maybe use that to cheer up your walk to work, or maybe if you're on holiday somewhere you've got particularly nice scenery. Again, it walks you through exactly what to do on that one. Another great one, particularly if you are traveling, is Jump Planet. So you need to have at least 6 clips here. It will walk you through again, as I say, and you do at least 2 to 3 jumps in each of the locations, and then you select your 6 clips in edit. It'll show you exactly how to do it here in the tutorial. And then, using the power of artificial intelligence, it will stitch them together so you get a really cool video that you can export and put straight onto social media platforms. So there's just a few cool videos that you can get. There's others in here as well. We've got Auto Time Shift, which is a cool one. Bullet Time Mix, which is a favourite for the Insta360 cameras. Star Lapse is pretty cool as well. And there's loads. You can have loads of fun with it. And as I say, you can then export them straight to social media platforms, or you can share them with the rest of the Insta360 community. Now the camera, the 1R that we've used here, is the Twin Edition, meaning that it comes with both the 360 mod and also the 4K wide-angled lens. So a very quick walkthrough of both the Insta360 1R and the accompanying app. And if you've already got one, and maybe you've had some fun with it yourself, why not let us know how you're getting on with it, and maybe even share some of your clips. And you can get your Insta360 1R at scan.co.uk. Now that's it for this time. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Keep your eye on our socials to keep up to date with what our team are up to, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for news and product videos, as well as Alistair's helpful buyer's guides. We'll see you next time.